During the 1960s, a serial killer was roaming America who terrified the world not only through his murders, but also through his game. After every murder, he personally sent letters to the police and newspapers. Those letters contained mysterious codes, strange symbols, and threats that shook people to their core. He claimed that he had killed 37 people. But the biggest question was, who was he? The year was 1968. Everything seemed normal in the state of California. But on the night of December 20th, a young couple was suddenly attacked on a lonely road. Gunshots echoed, and within moments their lives were over. Police began investigating, but found no trace of the killer. The case slowly started to go cold, but no one knew this was only the beginning. A few months later, another young couple was attacked. This time, one of the victims survived. He said he could not clearly see the attacker's face, but his testimony convinced police that the same person may have been behind both attacks. Then in July 1969, something happened that made the case even more terrifying. Several newspapers in California received identical mysterious letters. The writer claimed responsibility for the murders. He also sent strange codes and symbols with his letters. He threatened to kill more people if the codes were not published. At the bottom of the letter was a strange symbol, a circle with a cross in the center. This symbol would later become his signature. For the first time, the world heard the name, Zodiac. Fear spread across America. People became afraid to go out at night. Everyone wanted to know who this killer really was, but the fear was far from over. Another attack occurred in September 1969. This time the attacker wore a black hood. The same mysterious symbol was displayed on the hood. He tied up his victims and brutally attacked them. After the attack, he disappeared. But he left behind evidence proving he was the Zodiac. Then in October 1969, he murdered a taxi driver. The crime took place in a crowded area. People were nearby. The police were only minutes away. Yet the killer escaped once again, as if he was always one step ahead of the police. After that, the Zodiac Killer continued sending letters to police and the media. He mocked his own murders. He challenged investigators and continued sending new codes. Some of his codes were solved years later, but many messages remain unsolved even today. Police questioned hundreds of suspects. Many were considered possible Zodiac suspects, but no evidence was found that could prove anyone's identity in court. Time continued to pass. Years turned into decades. Witnesses disappeared. The files grew old. But the mystery remained unchanged. Was Zodiac an ordinary person living among everyone else? Did he really kill 37 people? Or were some of his claims only meant to frighten the police and public? Even after more than half a century, his true identity remains a mystery. And perhaps the most terrifying part is that the world still does not know who he was. Because some mysteries do not fade with time. They become even more frightening. And one question still remains alive today. Did the Zodiac Killer win the game of hiding his identity forever?